Whoa. Otello is winter music. Let's find something a little more summer appropriate. What's up, everybody? I mean, it's literally called summertime. It's perfect. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Nick at 9. I'm your host, Nicholas Brownlee. As always, I'm so honored and excited that you are here joining us. That opening bit was from the very beginning of quarantine, which might as well have been 19 and a half years ago, and Maddie and I screaming at each other. That's sort of how quarantine went the entire time. Now Germany, we're a little bit back to normal. We're very grateful for that, but I cannot believe that we're already in August, right? This is episode 9 of this show. 9 weeks, 2 months, 45 days, whatever you want to call it. It's incredible. And those of you who have joined us each and every week, I really, really appreciate it. So this is a little bit of a short show, a little bit of a pause, reset for me, because these shows are hard. It's a lot of work, especially on my low-budget tech salary. But it is so much fun putting these together, and have a meeting on Monday about new content for the show and which direction we're going to go. It's going to be really, really cool. Everyone at the TDO Network has been awesome. And it's such a pleasure to collaborate with all of them. Now, given the summer vibes and given my flamingo shirt right now, it goes without saying that this week was an absolute shocker. This week was an absolute, we sort of had another big blow to the music world. I've already gotten into it on other things and in other pages. It's not worth me getting into here. And I the only thing I really have to say about it is that opera holds up. Like, opera stands. Opera will survive. We need to focus and put our light on making, creating, maintaining, preserving, pushing forward, exploding, expanding opera in every way that we can think of possibly. And so the best sort of way that you can do that out there, whether you're a listener or a singer, or doesn't matter what level you're in at, it doesn't matter if you're the most elite or you're in undergraduate, or if you just learned Caro Mio Ben and you're 47 years old and you're a lawyer. Whatever you do, you can evangelize opera. You can be an evangelicist. It's all right. You could be a preacher, an on-the-road preacher for opera, and that's what each and every one of us need to be doing right now, with our full and undivided, unbridled enthusiasm. And so, like I always say, go back in this summer break and really assess where opera is in your life. But I've done that recently. Where is it in my life? What do I think is special about it? What do I think needs reform? What do I think needs to die off completely? What needs to be born again? I mean, all of these things are worth sort of analyzing in this summer break. So that's what I would encourage you to do. This week was certainly devastating for me as well. But we will move forward, we will survive, and we will overcome this. I'm so thrilled to see where opera moves forward in the coming seasons. Now, I told you this would be a short one, so it will be a short one. But one thing I think is so interesting, now people are starting to get back to work, right? Which is amazing. A lot of my friends here in Germany are back to work. Jennifer goes back to work in 2 weeks. I go back to work soon. We're very fortunate that opera is sort of happening back here again. Who knows in America what that will look like, but eventually, I promise you, your kids, your grandkids at least, will certainly know what opera is, and they will have attended an opera in America. So maybe use that as your sort of lighthouse, your touchstone, if you will. So it's with that kind of spirit that I think it's so funny to go back and revisit, like the beginning thing with Maddie, revisit that early content of quarantine. And so I will sort of starting in the show now by saying this piece, Aurelia and I, my friend Aurelia Andrews, very talented pianist, has worked on staff at Dallas Opera a lot. her and I got together and we thought like, oh, let's do a thing. Like this is going to be a super short quarantine. It'll be over before you know it. But why don't we just do like a virtual collaboration? LOL. And like this is from like March 11th, right? And I put it on Facebook for a while, but then I took it down like a month after because I was like, oh, the quality's not that good. And surely there's going to be, you know, this whole content on online content is going to go away and blah. It didn't. It didn't. And so I revisited that because a friend asked for it, asked for it for a different reason. And I revisited that recording and I was like, you know, it's actually not that bad after all. I'm sure the quality, the sound is overblown and we're not together all the time, but like, you know, it's so good to go back and reassess yourself like we did last week and the reassessing the two recordings of myself from different time periods. And so it was really fun to take a look back at this piece. This is the Lord's Prayer. And I think as moving forward in this industry and moving forward in your own life, whatever it looks like post-quarantine, I think going with this piece, going with its words, going to the original source sort of prayer is not a bad place to secure your foundation in. And so it is with no further ado, I hope you enjoy this piece. It's one of my favorite pieces of all time. Every classical singer sings it at some point, regardless of religious affiliation, because it's just so deadgum powerful. So Aurelia, again, thank you for playing this, and everyone, have a great week. Chill out this week. Find some rest, find some solitude, find some peace, some ever-loving peace. And as always, reach out to me if you have any questions and you want to see anything on the upcoming shows. Peace, love to you all, and yeah, summer breeze.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver